families that have left a huge land investment portfolio to their children, to their grandchildren, and today those children are thanking their father, their parents, that they made a wise decision to invest in the land. And therefore, for many Kenyans, owning land offers them a sense of pride, offers them emotional satisfaction, offers them cultural fulfillment. Yeah. Number 7, we are talking about strategic government policies. You need to realize that the Kenyan government supports land ownership through favorable policies and initiatives. Number 1, the incentive for diaspora investors. The simplified processes and tax benefits that is encouraging Kenyans abroad to invest in land locally. There is also government policies in terms of infrastructure development. There is partnership between the government and private sector, which is enhancing land values in targeted areas. Yeah. Do you know that there what we call infrastructure bond, whereby private individuals, private companies are partnering with the government, in terms of infrastructural development. Yeah. And this is enhancing, improving, increasing land values in these areas, especially within metropolitan areas. These are areas just within the perimeters of the city. Yeah. There's also government policies when it comes to land ownership, regularization. There are efforts to simplify title deed issuance, title deed registration, and this is making easier for you as an investor to secure your investment easily without so many hurdles. So we need to realize that as an investor, these supportive measures make land an attractive and secure investment, both for you as an investor who is based here locally, and for you as an investor who is based abroad. Yeah. So to conclude this session, I want to say that as an investor, owning land in Kenya offers you unparalleled benefits. When we talk about financial growth to cultural pride, and as a tangible and appreciating asset with minimum maintenance and high use, land remains an excellent way for you as an investor to hedge against inflation. Land remains, one of the best investment portfolio for you as an investor to secure generational wealth and pass this land investment to your generations. And also as an investor, you need to capitalize on Kenya's development by investing in land. And therefore, by leveraging these government incentives and focusing on high potential areas, you as a land investor, you can maximize your returns while you are building a legacy for the future. Okay. Seven step-by-step process of buying land in Kenya safely. So buying land in Kenya is a significant investment that requires careful planning and due diligence to avoid costly mistakes. So while this process can be complex, following the correct steps will ensure that you as a land investor, you secure your investment legally and safely. And therefore, I want to provide you with a detailed guide to help you as a land investor to navigate the purchase process in Kenya with confidence. And number 1, you need to identify the land and its purpose. The first step to determine the purpose of the land you wish to buy. You as a land investor, the first step you need to take is you need to determine the purpose of the land you wish to buy. Do you want to buy this land for residential use? Maybe building your home, building some rental or a gated community? Or do you want to buy this land for agricultural use? Ideal for farming, livestock rearing, or maybe you want to do some agribusiness ventures. Do you want to buy this land for commercial use? Maybe you want to build an office. You want to build some retail shop or you want to build some industrial project, yeah? Or do you want to buy this land for speculation? You know, we all know that land banking for future resale is one of the best options for land investors. So you need to determine, do you want to buy this land for speculative purposes? You just buy it and leave it, you know, once it's the neighbors have developed, then you resell your land at a higher price. So once you have identified your purpose, then you research areas that align with your needs, with your budget and investment goal. Number 2, verify ownership and title deeds. After identifying a piece of land, confirm its ownership and legality. Number 1, you need to request a copy of the title deed. Yeah, so this is a primary document that is proving ownership. Yeah, then number 2, you conduct a title search by visiting the Ministry of Lands, and also you can use the Ardhi Sasa platform to confirm ownership. And one of the things you need to ensure is that you need to ensure that the title is genuine and check for any encumbrances like loans or dispute. Yeah. Also be aware of the fee, the search fee, you know, that is typically just costing about 1,000, yeah, or maybe you can say about $11, yeah, $8, sorry, yeah. Something else you need to verify ownership with is you need to also request a copy of the green card. So green card is just showing the history of the land, how the land has exchanged hands. And while requesting for the green card, you need to be very careful that this green card has not been doctored or altered, that it's not a fresh document, or maybe the details that are filled there in the green card seem to appear fresh, or maybe they seem to have been entered recently. Yeah, so that is something that you need to confirm, unless that property is a new property that was not having a green card before. Step number 3, confirm the zoning and land use regulations. Check the land permissible use based on local zoning laws. For example, is this land for residential purposes? You know, ensure that the area is zoned for housing. Is this land zoned for agricultural? Confirm if it is suitable for farming and not marked for industrial or conservation purposes. And you need to visit the county government office for zoning confirmation or consult with a surveyor for accurate advice. Step number 4, you need to engage professionals. You as a land investor, I'll highly encourage you to work with experts to avoid legal and procedural pitfalls. Yeah. Number 1, who are these professionals that you need to engage with as a land investor? As a land investor, you need to engage with, number 1, a surveyor. The surveyor will come in to verify the land boundaries and confirm that the beacons match the map and the title deed. Yeah. Number 2, you need to work with a real estate lawyer as a land investor. And the real estate lawyer will come and draft and review all legal documents to ensure that your documents are compliant with the law. Yeah. Number 3, you need to work with real estate companies, and you need to work with the registered real estate companies to assist you with the transaction and negotiation, and to also counter check whether the ground and your documents are at check. And I normally like to tell land investors that there are 2 things that are important when you're buying land. Number 1 is the documentation, and number 2 is the ground. Because you can have the ground but don't get it right when it comes to documentation, you know, or you can have the documentations but then have a problem with the ground. So these 2 is a must-have for wise land investors. Number 5, you need to verify land rates and taxes. ensure that the landowner has paid all the applicable rates and taxes. When we are talking of land rates, we are talking